Hi, I am adaptation coach Shanice Pillay, and I just want to share a few things about relationships with you today. Relationships are a very big part of our lives as human beings because we are social in nature. So, the quality of the relationships that we keep will determine the quality of the life that we live, how happy it is, how stressed out we get, how we handle situations. So, for a relationship to thrive, whether it's a romantic partnership, a friendship, or a family bond, there's several key elements. First and foremost, which is communication. Communication is one of the critical elements of relationships. So, with communication, every relationship should feel safe enough for you to have the freedom to express your thoughts, your feelings, and your needs. And you must be able to do it openly and honestly without feeling guilty, without feeling fear, without feeling pressure. And also, everything is a two-way street. So if you are expecting this kind of openness from the person or the people that you are in the relationship, remember, it's not only romantic relationships, whether it's a friend, a family, colleague, co-worker. You also have to practice active listening, because if you listen to the other person and the other person listens to what you have to say, then you have grounds to come to a common agreement with understanding the other person's perspective and what the other person is going through, what they're feeling, and how it is affecting them. So the second thing is respect, right? So with respect, a lot of people misinterpret fear as being respect. So when they look for respect, they're actually expecting the person to be afraid of them instead of being who they are, being able to relate to you on an individual level, not feeling less than you. So when you respect somebody, you value their opinions, you value or you acknowledge their boundaries, and you respect their boundaries. You acknowledge that they are different from you, they have different perspectives, they do things differently. And being able to accept these things, acknowledge and accept these things, that is what respect is about, right? So the fourth thing which will help your relationships is the willingness to compromise. Now, as I mentioned before when I was speaking about communication, this is another the result of the communication, right? A willingness to compromise after having a conversation, come to common grounds where things can work for everybody, you know. Work through conflicts in a constructive manner. Try to be constructive and see which is the best way to go forward, as opposed to getting your own way or pushing for your way, your wants and your needs only. Another thing is trust. Trust in a relationship is actually very important. We all look to see if we can trust the other person, right? It's a common thing in relationships where one person would say, no, I can no longer trust the other party. But have we looked at ourselves? Have we looked at how we conduct ourselves in a relationship? Are we reliable in the relationship? Do we keep our promises? Do we believe in the other person's integrity for them to actually believe in our integrity? For them to remain loyal to us as well. So these are the things that you can look into in a relationship. Another thing is active contribution in the relationship, right? It's always good to be present, uh, both physically and emotionally, for the other parties, the other people concerned, um, because people can be there present physically, but emotionally they are unavailable. Um, and that can be really damaging to the relationship. It can leave the other person feeling as if they're not worthy of the relationship. There's a whole lot of things that can come off that, which are not really positive. um, Also, supporting each other, that is active contribution, where you support the other person's endeavors, um, in whatever way you can. Give them support, and also expect support, because if you're in a relationship where you are talked down on, if you are not there, they are now gaslighting you. If you are not there, they are trying to triangulate you and get other people to put pressure on you. That is not healthy relationships. When you notice things like that, then it's time for you to reconsider your value in that relationship, whether it's a family dynamic with siblings, with parents, whether it's a friendship dynamic, whether it's at the workplace, whatever environment it is in. You should aim for value. When you aim for value, everybody wins, and relationships grow and thrive. So, with that note, I would like to say this, right? Relationships require continuous investment. It's not in the beginning of the relationship you invest, and then once you get to a certain point, you stop investing. Because once that investment stops, the relationship starts to wither. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining me. Take care.